The Giants are hot after winning 6 straight games, including a weekend sweep of the Diamondbacks. Now just 3.5 games back in the West, the defending world champs head into San Diego to take on another NL West rival. And with their core group of veteran players, the Padres are always a tough opponent for the Orange and Black. Game 1 of the series coming up next.
The road trip continues. We're in San Diego. That's right, we're at Petco Park as we get ready for Giants baseball game 1 of this 3-game series. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukos. We'd like to welcome Mike back from his extended assignment. Well, the Padres are playing great. They've won 4 straight. Giants have won 6 straight. And both teams really a lot at stake. The Padres need to figure out what they're going to do before the trading deadline. The Giants are trying to catch the Dodgers. So it's Hudson on the hill.
Well, and Hudson coming off of the disabled list. Tim Hudson had old itis in his arm, just lost strength basically. The time on the disabled list has brought strength back into his shoulder. His rehab starts have been fantastic. The bite is back on the sinker and the slider. And he'll face an old nemesis of the Giants, Ian Kennedy. A lot at stake here for both teams this week. And both teams are playing well with confidence. And I think you're going to see a playoff-type atmosphere in the way they go about it.
A lot of fans here, a lot of Giants fans here tonight here at Petco Park, as you would expect. Great matchup. Hudson, Kennedy. Kennedy's 10-5 lifetime against the Giants. Stay tuned. We'll take you to our Comcast Sportsnet studios for an update right after this.
is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get the new steak and egg breakfast burrito at Jack in the Box. It's not your basic breakfast burrito. And by Toyota, the full-line automaker with the longest-lasting vehicles in America. Toyota, let's go places.
Ian Kennedy leads the Padres out of their dugout. Our game time weather is presented by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is now open daily. 74 degrees here at the yard. Winds are calm. Humidity is high. And it is overcast and foggy, believe it or not. So here's Bruce Bochy's lineup facing Ian Kennedy. It'll be Pagan, Panik, and Duffy. Buster Posey, not only red hot, but he's got good numbers against Kennedy. Hence will be in the 5th slot. Then it's Bell, Crawford, and Blanco. And Hudson will hit in the 9th spot.
On the hill tonight for the San Diego Padres will be the veteran right-hander Ian Kennedy. Kennedy, a 6-year veteran, 6 feet tall, 200-pounder. He's 30 years of age, out of Scottsdale, Arizona. 17 starts. This will be a 17th start. He's 4.9 with a 4.91 ERA. And you're going to see a fastball that goes the low 90s to mid 90s, depending on how he holds it. He will two-seam, he will four-seam it. He's got a curveball, a slider, and a changeup. He'll throw anything at any time. But at times he'll ride that fastball. He has exceptional corner command with the fastball. Against the Giants' lifetime, he is 10-5 with a 2.38 ERA. So he has always done well against San Francisco. However, earlier this year, last time the Giants saw him, they torched him. Got 6 runs off him in 6 innings, and he was the losing pitcher in that ball game. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Kennedy tonight for the Padres. Starting their outfield from left to right, it'll be Venable, Upton, and Kemp. Good arms across the board for the Padres in the outfield. Amarista and Solarte on the left side of the infield. Jerko and Alonso on the right side. And Derek Norris, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So here's Angel Pagan to lead things off. Pagan hitting at 269. And the first pitch of the ball game is underway, and it's a called strike. So we get started at 7:11. Pagan with 24 runs batted in. He went 3 for 14 in Arizona. Here he shoots it foul, and it's 0-2. Behind home plate is Clint Fagan. Then it's Fairchild Holbrook, and the crew chief, Greg Gibson, is at third.
Now for Fagan, the good news is that he's a low ball umpire. He likes that knee-high strike, and for sinker ballers like Hudson, that's a plus. His zone is very tight. He will call a few high pitches now and then. But like I said, it's tight, not big corners. If you were to rate Fagan a hitter's umpire or pitcher's umpire, you'd say he's a hitter's umpire.
So 1-2 to Pagan with Panik to follow. And he shoots it out of play. Braves beat the Dodgers tonight. They beat them by a final of 7-5. It's always newsworthy. Probably wouldn't have mentioned it if the Dodgers would have won.
Yeah, we tend to ignore those days.
And Kennedy, and the 1-2 pitch is hit on the ground, backhanded nicely by Amarista, and he throws him out. Well, that's how this game gets started.
Well, that's the big leagues. Angel Pagan does everything right, hits a one-hop topspin bullet right to Amarista, who goes to his backhand, spins in a 360 and flat-footed, throws a little rainbow to first. He gets him just in time. That took away a hit. Nice play.
So here's Panik. Panik at 315. An all-star. And he takes a strike. He has had a tough time, however, against Kennedy. He's only 1 for 14 lifetime.
I find that a bit odd, as well as Panik defends the strike zone. And Kennedy's always around the plate.
Kennedy's wanting those pitches, and I don't blame him.
Well, he's used to getting them from other umpires, but you're not going to get big corners with Fagan, the plate umpire tonight.
Hit into left center field, but plenty of room for Venable. 2 out. And here's Giants third baseman Matt Duffy. Duffy hanging around the 300 mark. He's at 299. He was 6 for 15 in that series in Arizona. 6 for 15, and that's going 0 for 3 yesterday. So he had those 6 hits in the first 2 games. And a strike. 2 for 5 in his career against Kennedy.
And that 0 for 3 he had yesterday was a pretty hard 0 for 3. And there is such a thing. Hit the ball hard, but right at people. But Matt Duffy could hit. But he was not looking for a fastball in the first 2 pitches.
So it's a quick 0-2. And then he chased a bad pitch, and that'll end the inning. Hudson coming out. 0-0. Younger v. Solarte to lead things off, followed by Amarista, and then Matt Kemp. And Kemp is starting to swing the bat, followed by Jed Jerko. Remember, no Justin Upton, Alonso, and then Derek Norris. Max and Molly's kid will hit 7th, then Upton Jr., and then Ian Kennedy.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be the 4-time All-Star, right-hander Tim Hudson. Hudson, 40 years old, 6'1", 175-pounder, and this is what he has done in 15 starts. Just got activated off the disabled list, missed 17 days. 5-7 with a 4.68 ERA. When you take your bats against Hudson, you're going to see a fastball, mostly sinkers. He will four seam on occasion. He has a hard slider. He'll give you a curveball and 2 types of off-speed changeup and a split, depending on what feels good that night.
So Solarte, who moves around the diamond defensively, is at third base tonight. Hitting .245, 5 home runs, 32 runs batted in. Super utility. And those guys now have become very valuable at teams. This is hooked down the right field line, and it's going to be a base hit.
Take a look at the Giants defense playing behind Hudson tonight, starting in the outfield from left to right. It'll be Blanco, Pagan, and Pence, the best arm in right field. Crawford and Duffy will patrol the left side of the infield. Panic and Belt will be on the right side. Buster Posey, he'll be in the squad putting down the signs.
So here's Amarista. Amarista, always a tough out for the Giants, hitting at .206, 2 home runs, 19 driven in.
Ooh, that was close. Hudson's got a quick move to first base.
In at third is Duffy. Crawford in panic at double play depth. And it's wide on the first pitch. 1 ball and no strikes.
Hudson's always done well against the Padres. Lifetime 7-4 with a 2.89 ERA. Thrown 112 innings against the Padres in his lifetime. I mean, that's half a season.
Not close. So out of the stretch, problematic right now. 2-0.
Well, he's pumped up. I mean, even a guy in his 17th year still gets psyched up coming off the DL, making a start, being able to play again. And that front shoulder just flew wide open on that last pitch. And Hudson kind of shaking his head a little bit as if to say, is there an outside corner tonight? So both pitchers aware that the strike zone is going to be tight tonight, especially away to left-handers.
And that's a 4-pitch walk.
And that was an easy take.
Well, the first series here, Hudson got the benefit of a number of double plays. This was a nice play by Casey McGee, and this was Crawford working some magic. So here's Kemp. Kemp cannot hold up. So there's a good pitch from Hudson, and it's 0-1.
That's a nice quick slider. He did not have that type of bite on the slider prior to going on the disabled list. He said his problem and what put him on the DL was old itis. And simply put, his arm just got tired. And it happens when you're 39, 40 years old. Man, it's a good pitch. Back towards this little fastball in the outside corner. I mean, that's a strike. And you're just not going to get it with Fagan. I mean, that's why I say he's a hitter's umpire. But you will see Bochy and Dave Righetti barking at the umpire tonight.
So 2 balls and 1 strike.
And this becomes a big pitch. The first inning, you're trying to find your release point out of the windup, and if the case presents itself, out of the stretch. But you're also figuring out what the strike zone is going to be that night. And it's that time where you're a little vulnerable. You're not quite sure your release point, and if you've got a tight zone, it can make it tough.
Hit out to Pagan. Solarte goes back to tag, but decides not to go. And a big out for Hudson. And here's Jerko. Jerko hitting at 225. He's a big swing uppercut guy that can hit the ball a long way. And with Upton out, Jerko gets the call to hit in the cleanup spot. So Solarte at second, Amarista at first. A 1 ball and no strikes, just missed.
That was a slider, just sort of squirted out of his hand. Right over the head of Jerko. But Jerko knows by seeing the spin of the ball and the speed of the ball that it was not a purpose pitch.
Two 2-0. First inning, you never know with pitchers. It could be the most problematic of all the innings you throw.
He's not out front with his release right now. And that is genuine concern from the face of Dave Righetti. It is just a problem of not keeping that front side closed long enough to allow your arm to get up in proper position to get out front to where you have command of the strike zone, especially down around the knees.
Right down Broadway. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Jerko took that one. He'll not take the next one thrown there. Amarista is so far off the bag that on a double play ball, he might be able to turn to double play better than Panic.
The 3-1 slider, and it kind of buckled Jerko. He was not looking for a breaking ball there. He was sitting on dead red, looking for a mistake up. How do you hit sacred ballers? You look up. And right now, that's where Hudson is. He needs to get down around the knees, but right now, he needs to find the strike zone.
Tap foul. Roster move made today. Hudson had to be activated. So Gene Machi was designated for assignment. Hopefully he will get through waivers and stay in this organization. He might prefer that.
Very emotional day in the Giants clubhouse.
Solarte, Amarista on the bases. Foul back again.
I mean, one thing about Hudson, even with his 2-seam fastball up, he still has movement. That ball ran up the bat of a quick fastball hitter. Jet Jerko, middle innings, very quick. And seeing the movement of that fastball run up off the sweet spot towards the label, I mean, that's the good thing about what's happening tonight with Hudson. The area of concern is, can he